Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today, guys, we're going to go over the life path numbers most likely to get rich. So I told you guys, near the end of the year, I'm always trying to give the most raw truths, the most unbiased truths. That's the thing. And I tried to avoid doing some of these videos because I felt like, for one, some people get discouraged if their number's not there. For other reasons, it's like people will start saying, oh, well, my number's not meant to get rich, that's why I'm not rich. And people start making excuses, not realizing that you can manipulate your chart completely and get everything that you want, so long as you know what you're doing. That's the thing. You have to know what numbers you're worth. Every number is the best at something. So you gotta know what number you have, what you're the best at, and then put that into the monetary world and provide some value. You know what I'm saying? But let's get right into the video today. It's gonna be a shorter one. It's very easy, very concise. Let's get this done. The first life path number that gets richest the easiest is life path 1. Life path 1s, if you're hearing this, you don't know the timing already. 28 over 1's good, 46, 37, like 19, 10s, like you guys all get it in, man. So life path 1 gets it in because they're their own boss. Life path 1's a pioneer. Life path 1's an innovator. Gotta do something unhealthy, guys, one sec. Life path 1's an innovator. You guys like to create new things. You guys like to be the leader in situations. You guys like to take charge. You guys don't look at risk the way other people do. But the difference with 1 and other numbers is that 1 will take the risk. 1 can even have bad vices, but their work ethic is unmatched. Meaning, like, well, there's another match to them, but you'll see in a second. With the 1, the thing is this. Other numbers like 2, 3, 5, all these numbers, what they'll do is they'll have vices that will screw them over completely, whereas I'm not saying 1s won't, but 1s are more likely to say, yeah, I have a vice, I got to make more money to afford my vice. That's it, and just keep it moving. Like, 1s are very materially driven, and 1s are very status driven. So the negative components of the 1 that make them kind of like a dictator, seem ruthless, almost unfair and prejudiced towards people, is what makes them more successful than almost everybody around them. So like, life path 1 just cares most about being number 1. As a result, they just get it in. It's so funny that I literally, as I think, like, life path 1s are like the least, it's like the number that actually gets readings the least. Like, I'm not saying no 1s do. Some of my boys, you guys already know who you are. Some of my boys are 1s that I personally deal with right now through readings as well. But what it is that 1s, they'll do readings, but they're doing it to, like, improve, like, not to figure out what they're doing. They'll more so do it just to improve their life, or to say, do you know something else I should know? And that's about it. And they keep it moving. Their work ethic is so unmatched that I want to refund them when giving them a reading, because I'm like, you're already doing everything right, bro, or sis, whatever, right? Like, you guys are just doing things right. So with 1s, whether you're a male or a female, like, I know you guys, I've been blessed to be introduced to a lot of you guys just even through this YouTube and so forth. You guys have an extremely good work ethic, and even through a lot of the numerology books, they just foreshadow it, they go around it. But 1s are definitely up there when it comes to the highest echelon of society, when it comes to wealth. The next one will throw you guys off a little bit. It's 8s. Life path 8, you guys are very karmic. You guys are very dark, I'd say. Life path 8 is this. It's either you're a conqueror or a victim as an 8. And this is the raw truth of it, guys, is like, as an 8, you're put into a situation where you can either be the person that just says, I'm going to win no matter what, or I'm going to be a little and lose. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're an 8, you got to make that decision very quickly, and then you got to decide what your fate's going to be, because the fate's in your hands. What your fate's going to be is in your hands, and you have to understand that fully to take accountability, and that accountability will lead to competence. And with that competence, that's where karma comes in. You're the vehicle of karma anyways. Through your thought, word, and action, you manifest, right? So with 8s, you guys are like the dark cousin of the number 1. We have the same sort of stuff, guys, like leadership capabilities for sure. A very dynamic personality. We're able to run organizations very well, very organized. So 8s definitely run stuff when it comes to that. When it comes to making money, just raw, physical, liquid money, 1s and 8s, they get it in for the single digits. Last one's number 22. A lot of you guys, like I said, you're not going to be expecting the numbers I bring up. I'm bringing up very specific ones. Why am I not bringing up other 4s? 4s, I have to diss you guys. I'm going to pause the video to diss you guys for 1 second. You guys should be the number 1s more than the 1s and 8s. But the thing with the 4 is that you guys don't believe in yourselves enough, and you guys will put yourselves behind other people. And I have the same thing for the 11s too. The 11s are too controlled by the emotionality, all this going on. You get too distracted. And then as a result, you guys end up failing in life. So that's the major problem. With the 22 now, the 22 is a very balanced number. The 22 is two feminine numbers, so it has that clairvoyance of the 2 and the moon energy, has the patience, cooperation, the teamwork ability. And then it's the number 4 that's all about pragmatism, hard work, being realistic, being a bit of a nihilist, being pessimistic. When you couple that with a good imagination and creativity, you get somebody who has a very big vision with the number 2, double 2, but then it grounds that vision into reality with the number 4. This is the most powerful life path number across all life path numbers. More than the 33, more than the 11, more than 44, whatever you guys want to say. There's only 3 master numbers anyways. And the number 22 is by far the most powerful life path number one can have. If you have this and you're watching this, you should be a billionaire in this lifetime. And I don't mean that in a sense of like you need to obsess over money, but you got to obsess over your craft and what your purpose is, because you guys are meant to give back to society this time. You guys are meant to do something substantial. So you got to figure out what exactly that is. And from there, you then can construct whatever it is that is your vision, whether that be like a school, whether that be a new government party, whether that be a corporation just like Amazon. It all depends on what you guys actually want to do, what you want to provide value to in this society. You guys are the master builder and master destroyers. You guys are war machines as well. If you want to make guns, you want to make a new gun, make new bombs, whatever, you guys can do that too, and legally, hopefully, right? But that's the thing, is the 22 usually wins. What I've noticed with 22s is they win by like hook or crook. Like they don't care at all. The 22s I've met, like they don't give a F about anything, man. Like they just need a win. And that's the thing. And some of the 8s I meet are like that too, but then there's some 8s are just victims. It's like the 2 circles, either you're conqueror or victim. With the 22s, it's mostly like, nah, like we're conquerors and that's just what's gonna happen type thing. So 22s know what the heck they're doing for sure. Number 1s, I feel like they know what they're doing as well. Those 3 life path numbers, guys, unfortunately, if you're not in that, sorry, but those are the 3 most likely numbers to get rich in the type of world we live in today. I'm gonna do one about astrology signs tomorrow as well, just so you guys understand that fully. But if your number's not on that list, it shouldn't be, oh, Shem, you're a jerk, or you're an a-hole for not saying my number. Or, oh, that's why I'm not rich. That's the most common thing I'm going to get in the comments or through DMs. People are going to be like, I'm not rich because I'm not an 8 or a 1 or a 22, right? That's not it at all. You're not rich because you're not using your chart properly. I'm not a billionaire because I'm not using my chart properly. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. That's what I'm saying. I'm not better than you guys. I'm actually just trying to be that bridge of communication of this knowledge while trying to apply it to my own life as well. So that's the thing. Am I well off? Yeah. But I'm not rich. So that's the thing. Have a house, car, stuff like that, basic amenities. But when it comes to getting that ultra rich that the 8 should be, not there yet. We're still building. And as of anybody watching this, you're still building as well. And that's how you have to look at it. Have a growth mindset. If you're a number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, 7, or 9, and I didn't include you, or 33 and 11, I didn't include you in this, understand that you're just as important, you're just as likely to get rich. And also understand that this doesn't actually, what I'm saying to you guys is just based off of the reality we live in now, when it comes to the numbers, when it comes to, there's different things I looked at for this. We're in the 2000s. That gives you a big clue of what numbers I chose. And it also, the numbers I chose are very adaptive to our current culture and reality, especially in the Western world that mostly governs the world's culture as a whole. Those numbers are the most maladaptive to that, all right? And you guys have to take a minute to think about what I've said. So that doesn't mean these other life path numbers can't get rich. It's quite the opposite. You guys are very likely to get rich. People like Mark Zuckerberg, Double 5. There's other people out there that are making a whole ton of money that are life path 7s, life path 9s, whole 9 yards, right? You guys definitely can get money as well. It's just a matter of knowing how to focus your energy in the proper way to see your results. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions for me, leave in the comment section. I'll discuss everything with everybody. Thanks again, guys. Peace.